Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Divine and in today's tutorial I'll be showing us how to draft a basic pencil skirt pattern. So these are all the materials I'll be needing for today's tutorial, and these are the measurements required for this tutorial. So I'll be using the top of my paper here as my waistline, as my starting point, and that will be my waistline. So the measurement I'll be marking now is my hip line of 8.5 inches. I will draw a straight line. So this is my hip line. Then the next measurement I'll be getting is the full length of my skirt, where I want my skirt to stop, and that's 24 inches. I'll be marking it out and draw a straight line. Okay guys, so this is what we have, and I'll be labeling each of these lines, the hip line and the waist line. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to divide my waist measurement into 4, and my waist measurement is 31 inches. So 31 inches divided by 4, I'll be having 7.75. I'll mark 7.75 plus 1 inch for our front dart. The next measurement is our hip measurement, which is 40 divided by 4 to give us 10 inches. So I'll be marking 10 inches on my hip line. Next, I'll be marking what I have on my hip line, which is 10 inches. I'll be marking it at the full length of my skirt. Now, if I was making a straight skirt, I'll be marking the same measurement I have on my hip line on my skirt full length. But because what I'm drafting today is a pencil skirt, I'll be going in by 1.5 inches. So 10 inches on my hip line, I will mark the same 10 inches on my skirt full length, then go in by 1.5, therefore marking 8.5 at my skirt full length. As you can see, 8.5 inches, that's what I'm marking. Then I'll connect all the points together. So please take note of how I'm placing my core so our shape comes out well. So I'll just be going in with my marker now to highlight each of these lines. Now please note that the 1 inch for our dart is only added on the waist. We are not to add 1 inch on the hip line, just the waistline. So this is what we have. Now I'll be marking our nipple to nipple measurement, which is also our bust span measurement of 7.5 inches. So I'll be dividing that by 2 to give us 3.75, and I'll be marking that from the center front of our skirt pattern. So from the center front, I'll be marking 3.75, and on that point, I'll be going out by 0.5 on both sides of that point. So after marking 3.75, I'll mark 0.5 on both sides of that point. Then I'll be coming down by 4 inches for our dart leg. Now I'll be connecting the 4 inches point straight to the 3.75 mark on our waistline, and I'll also be connecting it to the other 0.5 mark on both sides of this line. So I hope you understand how to get at that. So this is what we have. I'll use my marker to highlight it. So guys, this is what we have for our front block. As you can see, it's very detailed and easy to follow. So I'll be cutting out my front pattern now so I can go ahead and draft my back pattern. So the first thing I'll be doing is to leave about 2 inches from the edge of our paper, and I'll mark it straight down. So this 2 inches is for our zipper allowance at the back of our skirt. So I'll label it zipper allowance. So this zipper allowance is at our center back. Now I'll be placing the front pattern on our back pattern, making sure that the center front is on the same line with our center back. That is, the straight part of our front pattern is also on the straight line of our back pattern. not on the zipper allowance. As you can see, the line after our zipper allowance. Now I'm going to pin my front pattern in place so it doesn't move while I cut. Now the only difference between our front and back pattern is our dart placement at the back pattern and the zipper allowance. Every other thing is the same for our skirt pattern. So I'll just go out and cut, and I'll be removing my pin now. And this is our back pattern. So I'm just going to mark out my hip line too of 8.5 inches. I'll draw a straight line, then I'm marking out my dart. Now my dart is starting from after my zipper allowance to the end of my paper. Whatever I have, I divide it into two and get the midpoint. And I'll be going out by 0.5 on both sides of that point. And I'll be coming down by 5 inches for my dart length. Unlike the front where we came down by 4, the back we're coming down by 5. Then I'll be drawing my dart legs. So I'll be using my marker to highlight it. So guys, if you've not subscribed to our channel yet, please show us some love by clicking on the subscribe button and notification bell. Thank you. And this is what we have. So the zipper allowance and the dart placement is the only difference between the front and the back block. So guys, this is what we have. Our pattern came out well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.